Hi everyone. Today we discuss the ground realities of Amazon. In 1994, Jeff Bezos, a former Wall Street hedge fund executive, incorporated Amazon.com, choosing the name primarily because it began with the first letter of the alphabet and because of its association with the vast South American river. On the basis of research he had conducted, Bezos concluded that books would be the most logical product initially to sell online. Online.amazon.com was not the first company to do so. Computer Literacy, a Silicon Valley bookstore, began selling books from its inventory to its technically astute customers in 1991. However, the promise of Amazon.com was to deliver any book to any reader anywhere. While Amazon.com famously started as a bookseller, Bezos contended from its start that the site was not merely a retailer of consumer products. He argued that Amazon.com was a technology company whose business was simplifying online transactions for customers. The Amazon.com business strategy was often met with skepticism. Financial journalists and analysts disparaged the company by referring to it as Amazon.bomb. Doubters claimed Amazon.com ultimately would lose in the marketplace to established book-selling chains such as Borders and Barnes and Noble. Once they had launching company e-commerce sites, the lack of company profits until the final quarter of 2001 seemed to justify its critics. However, Bezos dismissed naysayers as not understanding the massive growth potential of the internet. He argued that to succeed as an online retailer, a company needed to get big fast, a slogan he had printed on employee t shirts. In fact, Amazon.com did grow fast, reaching 1,80,000 customer accounts by December 1996. After its first full year in operation and less than a year later, in October 1997, it had millions customer accounts. Its revenue jumped from 15 million in 1996 to 148 million in 97, followed by 610 million in 1998. Amazon.com's success propelled its founder to become Time Magazine's 1999 Person of the Year. The company expanded rapidly in the other areas. Its associates program, where the websites could offer merchandise for sale and Amazon.com would fill the form and pay a commission, grew from one such site in 1996 to more than 350,000 by 1999. Following Bezos' initial strategy, the company quickly began selling more than books. Much and video sales started in 1998. That same year, it began international operations with the acquisition of online booksellers in the United Kingdom and Germany. By 1999, the company was also selling consumer electronics, video games, softwares, home improvements items, toys and games, and much more. To sustain that growth, Amazon.com needed more than private investors to underwrite the expansion. As a result, in May 1997, less than 2 years after opening its virtual doors to consumers and without ever having made a profit, Amazon.com became a public company. raising 54 million on the market. In addition to the cash, the company was able to use its high flying stock to fund its aggressive growth and acquisition strategy. Although offering more types of goods broadened broadened its appeal. It was Amazon.com services that gained its customer loyalty and ultimate profitability. Its personalization tools recommended other products to buy on the basis of both a customer's purchasing history and data from buyers of the same items. Its publishing of customer review of products fostered a community of consumers who helped each other find everything from the right book to the best blender. Beyond retailing, as noted above, Bezos claimed that Amazon.com was not a retailer but a technology company. To underscore the point, in 2002, the company launched Amazon Web Services AWS, which initially offered data on internet traffic patterns, website popularity, and other statistics for developers and marketers. In 2006, the company expanded its AWS portfolio with its Elastic Compute Cloud, which rents out computer processing power in small or large increments. That same year, the Simple Storage Services, which rents data storage over the internet, became available. Now quickly succeeded and have popularized the idea that company and individuals do not need to own computing resources. They can rent them as needed over the internet or in the cloud. For example, in 2007, soon after launch, the company services contained more than 10 billion objects or files. 5 years later, it had more than 905 billion. AWS is even used by Amazon.com's rival, such as Netflix, which uses both computing video streaming services. When Bezos founded Amazon.com, the strategy was to not carry any inventory. However, in order to achieve more control over deliveries, in 1997 the company began holding inventory in its warehouses. In 2000, the company started a services that lets small companies and individuals sell their products through Amazon.com. And by 2006, it had started its fulfillment by Amazon service that managed the inventory of such businesses. Its growing inventory management business spurred its 775 million purchase in 2012 of Kiva System, a robotics company whose devices automatic inventory fulfillment duties. Nevertheless, despite having branched out well beyond online retailing, the bulk of the company's revenues continues to come through selling products online.